everybody. Good evening. Okay, this is the time for I say hello to everyone in the chat. Let me go up and say hello. Good evening, Shannon Harris. Good evening, Ashley. Good evening, Kayla. Good evening, Lakeisha Michelle Hone. Good evening to Kenya. Good evening, Deborah. Good evening, Rhoda. Good evening, Mac Dime. Oh, it's jumping. It's jumping. Good evening, Milton. Good evening, Tatted Alicia. Good evening, Deborah, Debbie. Good evening, Lola. Good evening, Dom K, TJ, Rolanda, Merry Go Round, Rena. I love. I ride solo. I'm loving me. Pamela, Carmelie, Boss, Baby, and Miss Leo, Bostic Mom. Pamela, Miss Brown, BB Beauty. Okay, I got one more. One more. Andrea. Andrea. Okay, that's it. I'm at my 2 minute mark. Those that I did not say hello to individually, well, I'll slide one more in. Hey, Champel. Those who have hey, heal the land, please. Okay, after that, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna go ahead on and say hello to everybody. He- Hello, Saki. Hello, Saki. Sorry about that. Say hello to everybody. I know my sis was on. I was trying not to come on, but it seemed like they keep going and on and on and on and on. So I said I'm not gonna be up all night because I gotta get up in the morning and go to work. So let me get in here and just give you guys the rundown of the jurors. All right, as you guys know, they completed the jurors and they swore them in. So they got 12 jurors and 6 alternates. And the alternates are going to step in when the other ones, if something happens with the other ones, they can't show up, something happened, they just have to have those alternates stand by just in case. Hey, Claudine. Hey, Lady Earth. Champale again. Shannon. Okay. I wanted to give you guys what's to happen the rest of the week. Okay. Tomorrow, most definitely the judge is still going to be in chambers tomorrow at 9:30, and during that time the judge will be ruling on the motions that the defendant attorney has done, Robert's attorney, what they submitted. And as you guys remember, they submitted some motion to dismiss some things. The government has replied to some things, and remember, they said three of those things that the defendant was right. Most likely, those will be probably most likely be dismissed. From what I'm seeing, from what my understanding is, they're in agreement with what the defendant side said on three of those um, alleged victim or accusers, right? Those three most likely will be um, dismissed. Those three. Now, as far as what else is going to happen, as you guys know, trial starts next week. The opening argument starts next week on Wednesday. This is when they're going to lay out what they're going to present. And then the first bit of the individuals who are going to be witnesses going to start their cross-examine and examination, right? You guys know the star witness is um, the young lady, AZ, and then of course that the young guy is going to be the two star witnesses, from my understanding of what I understand this case is all about. Um, there is some hostile witnesses, meaning that they don't want to be there, but they're forcing them to be there. Okay. Because the federal government has decided to, put the charges on, and they being subpoenaed to come in as witnesses. A lot of them are hostile witnesses. Okay. Um, the other thing that is happening next week, and as you know, the so-called witnesses like the Demetrius Smith, I'm gonna say his name because he was one of them. Um, he, he's gonna be testifying, because that's what he's gonna be doing, testifying. Um, And of course, he's going to talk about the Aaliyah stuff, the bribery and all that. Hopefully that part is being dropped, but we don't know. But that's what he is going to be there for. Okay. Now, now to get on as far as the jury pool. Okay. Um, I when I was at the courthouse in New York, I had the privilege of meeting two. I had the privilege of meeting two reporters. Shout out to them. They gave me their card. So I've been following them on Twitter. I don't follow the ones that everybody else is following because everybody's getting the same information. But there was two young men who gave me their cards, and I got some information from them. My information is going to be a little bit more different from the others, but I am going to put in some of the others' information in there too. Okay. Um, and one of those individual who card I got was from the Daily News, and then the other one was from a television station. And I'm going to read some of the things that they submitted, and when I asked them, I asked them demographic. I asked them because they really couldn't see, but what they did, they went by the voices of the people. Sometimes you could tell what ethnicity a person is by their voice. Not all the time, but it's it's kind of helped me to decipher. So he gave me some insight from what he had heard because he's well experienced in some of that. Miss Sylvia, read Miss Sylvia R. Mob read the list, and he said 24 and 27 on the island. I don't believe it. Huh? He said 24 or 27 on the island. I don't believe. I don't BB. I don't understand. Miss Miss Sylvia R. Mob read the list, and he said number 24 and 27 on the island. I don't believe the wreck. I'm trying to understand what you just wrote. I'm trying to understand what you just wrote. I don't know how many people testifying against Robert. Um, I'm not too sure about the amount. I don't know anything about the all the witnesses and all that, but I know most of the witnesses are people he worked for, that work for him. Did you guys hear anything about the motion Sylvia and Spitting Fire was reading the other day? No, we're still waiting for the answer to those. The judge will be what do you call it? No, it's not 50 witnesses. That they said about 50, but it's about 30 something people. They broke it down to about 30 something. That's what I heard when I went to court. Um okay. All right. Please hit the like button, please, if you guys don't mind. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, come back, and then I'll continue. It's not 50. It's not quite 50 witnesses. It's less than that because they made comments about some people are not able to travel because of the COVID. There's people who don't want to deal with the sickness and stuff like that. So just like a lot of jurors opted out because of that COVID. There's a lot of there's witnesses that opted, jurors that opted out, but there's witnesses that opt out because of the situation with the COVID. The last time when they were talking about somebody was pregnant, and they were going to have their baby, I think between the 18th or the 14th or 27th, something like that. Somebody's pregnant and somebody has an illness, they can't travel. Then another person um is out of the country or something like that, they mentioned. It's all different thing they mentioned about these so-called witnesses that they from my last, I mean, I have my note. Hold on, you know what? I have my notes. Hold on. I got my notes from the last time I went to court. Hold on a second, yeah. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I went to go get my notes. All right, here we go. Um, as I was saying, some of the people that supposedly witnesses, um, they had a lot of reason why they would not be able to be there. One I know is ill. Um, they mentioned a couple of them. One was supposed to be out of the country, and there is, well, it's not 50. It's about 30 something people, from my understanding. That's what um the prosecutor told the judge, about 30 something people. All right. Now, as far as the jury pool, I'm going to read some of the stuff that was mentioned on Twitter, and then I'm going to mention some of the stuff that I got from the two reporters that I got business cards from. One was from the Daily News, and the other one was from a television station. All right, those are the two. One, it was a lady I was talking to when I was on waiting to get in, and then the other one was a guy, a young guy, which I got his business card, and I got the lady's business card, and they were assigned to the court for the duration of the trial. Okay, what I'm going to read first is some of the things that I've seen people posting on Twitter and all the different ones. Okay, I'm going to read some of the background demographic of the jurors and the alternate. Okay, And then you guys could try to figure out what nationality you think they are. Let's do that. Let's play that game. Let's see what kind of nationality they have. Okay. The first person. Okay, as you guys know, there's 7 males and 5 female um, jurors, right? And then the alternate are all women. The alternates are all women. Okay, you ready? Let's see who can guess. Let's see. Let's play the guessing game of seeing what nationality that you think that this particular juror is based on the description that they gave you. Okay. All right. The first one, it says, um, one is a man. He's a man. He enjoys sports in his free time. What would you think that is? He's a man. I think he's a black, white. Um, what do you think? He's a male and he watches sports on his free time. What do y'all think? That could be any guy, right? Any guy. Just give me your opinion. What do you think? A black male, white male? You think it's a black male? Okay. Yeah, I think he's a black male too. I would agree. Okay. Then I'm gonna give y'all the demographics afterwards based on what the guy heard. Okay. That's hard to tell. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. The next one. He's a male. He works with guest services at a hotel and enjoys making sci-fi, fantasy, and horror films for fun. What do you think he is? A male. He works in guest services at a hotel and he enjoys making sci-fi, fantasy, and horror movies for fun. Everybody said white. Yeah, I agree with that one. That's a white guy. I agree with that one. Okay. Now, the next one. You ready? He wants to be a producer. Want to be producer. Okay. The next one is another male. He's a male because remember they got 7 men, right? He's a male who had who has had bad experience with the law enforcement, but say it didn't leave him with any bias against officers. What do you think? He's a black male, white male? What do you think he is? He's a male. He had bad experience with law enforcement, but says it didn't leave him with any bias against officers. Yeah, I think it's white. I mean, black too. I think he's black. Yes, he says so. Say he's black. Okay, you ready for the next one? All right. This one says this is a male again, another male. He mistakenly believed R. Kelly was an American cartoonist, R. Crumb. Like he likes to crochet, travel at least twice a year to Germany to visit his boyfriend. Which one do you think that is? Black, white? Oh yeah, white. I agree with you, Sherry. So far we got what? We got one black. How many black did we get? Or other? Or other nationality? Okay. All right. All right, here's another one. Okay, here's this one. This is a woman. A woman who loves to cook in her spare time, including curry, dishes, and roti. Oh, y'all, I know this one. Roti? Okay, that's a Trinidadian. I don't care what nobody say. That's a West Indian Trinidadian because roti and curry dishes, y'all. Roti. Thank you, Sherry. Yep. Yep, that's a woman and she is black. Jamaican or Trinidad. I say Trini because Trini do roti. Jamaican don't do roti too much. I think of Trini. Think of Trini. Trini, because Jamaican don't do too much roti. Okay. Y'all ready? All right. This one here is a woman. She works as a fraud investigator and active in her church and likes to read in her free time. She seemed like a black older lady. She's black. This one. So what do you think this last one I just read? A woman who works as a fraud investigator is active in her church and likes to read in her free time. Yeah, I think she's a black lady. All right, here's another one. Here's another one. Ready? This one is a man who is a superintendent and spends his spare time watching sports. He's a superintendent, spend his spare time watching sports. What do you think is that? He's a black man, a white man, or other. What do you think? I think he's white. He's a superintendent and spend his time watching sports. I think he's white. What do you think? He's a superintendent. He spends time watching sports. Right, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, the next one, yeah, I think he's white. Okay, the next one is a woman who mentors people who works in Salesforce industry and has two kids in school. This is a woman who mentors people who works in Salesforce industry and who has two kids. What do you think? Is that a What do you think? What do you think that was? What do you think? I think she's a black woman. I think she's a black woman. What do you think? I think she's black. The church lady's black. Okay. Now, this one here, I know you guys gonna get this one here. Because I know what color this one. I believe I know what color this one is. Okay, but here's the next one. All right. This one is a woman who works as a cook at a hospital and loves to cook Italian food and bakes in her spare time. That woman is, y'all, block this person. No, I think she's Italian. She likes to cook Italian food. She's Italian. Thank you, Bama. Yeah, she's Italian. Mamma mia. Okay. This next one is a woman who has family that's in prison. A woman who has family that's in prison. What color you think? A woman who has family that's in prison. Somebody said black. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. All right. Oh, come on. Y'all get that person. Get that person. Get that Gwen person. How can y'all block them? Y'all got them? Y'all block that person? Y'all block that person? They blocked them. Okay, thank you. Get them. Get those people out. Okay, they're trying to get me from not talk about it, y'all. That's what they're trying to do. Trash. Thank you. You're right. Okay. All right, you ready? The next person is, get that person. All right, y'all got that person? Mod, get on it, cause these people they coming in here. They fierce. I don't normally get trolls, so I don't understand what's going on. Somebody's really angry because I'm reading this stuff here, y'all. Shannon, hold on, I'll give you a wrench. Why do I need to start a new live, Don? Why do I need to start a new live?
I don't know how that stuff works. I'm just saying, I think that's, you probably got to ask Rand. She probably knows how that works, but I think you do have to start a new live. I'm not
For
sure though,
what? For what?
because the trolls,
I mean, you could just delete them, block them.
they coming crazy. All right,
Just,
for sure.
just block them.
All right,
All right, the next one. All right, these are gonna be because we got all the main one. We got the last one now. The last one here is a male who works as a flight attendant, and he believes a trial by media is worse than a trial by jury. This man said his friend, who is in Bill Cosby's family, but bases his thought on Bill Cosby's case from the verdict jury reached. But listen, that one's a black guy. Uh-oh, Mr. 313, you showing your face. Uh-oh. You ain't hiding no more, huh, 313?
I've never been hiding.
You always hide.
No, I don't.
So what do you think of the last one I just mentioned? I think he's black.
I don't know. It's kind of hard because a lot of them could be kind of like in between. Because nowadays, like some black people, things you think they would do, it'd be totally opposite.
Well, let me tell you what from the perspective of the reporters that I got my card from, the one that talked to. Sir, you in that noise.
Oh, I'm eating candy. My bad.
Okay, from the information I got from the reporter, he did it based on their voice, and he's pretty good at he claims he's pretty good at deciphering individual, right? He said there were, of course, there was 7 male, 5 female, right? Out of the 7 males, he said he heard that from the dialect and from their conversation, and when because they were talking, right? They were giving explanation of every question and everything. And he believes that there were at least 3 black female. He knows there was at least one Asian because of his dialect. And he believes that there was a few black male.
So I
And
got a question. What do
mhm.
you think nationality needs to be the jurors? Because I feel like if he get a lot of black jurors, it may
I
go
think
bad
I don't want him to have all black jurors.
because
I'm
they
being
don't even.
honest because let me tell you,
Yeah,
with the hour when we all the marches I've ever been to, I've been a lot. You know me, I've been a lot, and I've talked to quite a few people. Right? Um, the white people, majority of them, never seen the tape. Never. Um, the black people, Majority of them seen the tape and they want to argue with me about the tape. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't get it. Like if they seen the tape and the tape's still floating around there, common sense tell you it's not child pornography.
Yeah, but they claim it is. That's what they claim.
So
See, I
why
tell
would they
them I've
watch
never
it?
seen the tape. I personally never, ever, ever, and have no desire to see the tape. For
Me
what?
neither, because but my thing, if you gonna argue with me about a tape that have a child in it, well then you go lock yourself up too, because you was watching child pornography then.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I was kind of happy that they did have somebody as a other nationality on there because he did say there was an Asian person because they think totally different from Americans. You know that, right?
Dom, it don't matter if they think if it was him, was it him, not him, I don't know. I didn't watch it, but if it wasn't a minor on there, it don't matter what happened on that tape.
That's
Because I
true.
mean, I personally know a girl who I guess she liked it when her boyfriend peed on her because he used to go tell the whole neighborhood, and she wasn't ashamed, and they still together since high school.
And then I was pretty glad that they had a gay guy, and the reason why I say I was glad they had a gay guy because their sex life is way out, way
Oh man,
way. Because I've heard some of the things that my gay friends have told me, and I'm like, their sex life is just like, woo, nothing is going to be surprising to them. So I was so glad that they did have one of them. And some people like me, who's a prude, oh, you wouldn't want me on no witness stand. I'm just telling you the truth.
yeah, you don't need to be on no stand, Sylvia, because
Because when they
you.
start talking about certain things about sex, I'm like, oh no, child, I don't want to listen to that. I'd be like, ooh, this is too much. I can't stay. I would be leaving. I would leave. Trust me, I would leave. I wouldn't listen to that. So, um, you stay your hermit. He's right.
Hey, they keep
Ah,
telling you to look up Epstein flight list.
I saw it. I saw it.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the people that was on his list.
Like when he was trying to fly him out.
No, the people that was on the plane with him. It's a whole bunch of people, those rich people who have those fetishes.
Why did Dom get off the panel? He got on and got off.
Okay, I'm gonna read something somebody just sent me. Okay, they say, "Hi, I have a few ideas that may help RSK's case. I think the attorney should subpoena a few celebrities to show the jurors how the heck celebrity schedules are. This could combat the held captivity kidnapping charges. They should also subpoena a few managers to show how money is handled and show there was no enterprise. They should subpoena artists that settled because they were instructed to show no malice thoughts or intention. I couldn't make it to New York because my husband. Okay, we don't need to read that part. Okay, if the herpes charges are dropped, the attorneys need to subpoena medical records and sexual partners of the accuser. Lastly, if possible, I would reach out to Andrew Wyatt, the publisher for Mr. Cosby. He can give a few pointers from Mr. Cosby's trial. He can share what to watch out for. If I can be any assistance, let me know. Excellent person that sent me that. That's very, very good. Thank you.
Yep. She just should have called the lawyers though.
Huh? You think the lawyer's gonna sit down and start talking to people now these days? Come on now.
Hold
Really?
on, what they mean? Do you see this? They put Petty Island R. Kelly is number 24 or 7. Look it up. What they talking about? You see that, Sylvia?
No,
The person BB Beauty LLC.
I don't care what these people say. Oh, you think I care? I'm not sitting here trying to look at
No, because I
nobody's
asked
phone.
you about the list. You said you seen it, and they're saying he's
I
on
didn't
the
see
list.
I didn't see R. Kelly on that list at all. I did not see him on that list at all.
Yeah,
At all.
block that person.
I didn't see R. Kelly on that. Oh, really? Okay, somebody just sent me a. I was listening to you too, Randa. You had a live today that was like, whoa! I was at work listening to them. I was like, Lord Jesus. Shoot. Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. Okay. Um, as okay, I got some more stuff to read and to play for you guys. Um, but that is the makeup of the individuals on the Kelly case. Why is everybody just popping off like that? Okay. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Golden Girl. Brenda you had me crying, I guess, crying. Golden Girl. Okay. But as I was saying, I know for a fact that certain nationalities don't think the same way. Um Yesterday those girls, those nincompoops. I called them girls yesterday, those ladies. I call them girl because they was thinking like girls because they, I want to call them thoughts. Um, they were talking about them having herpes, right? And how some of them contracted herpes and how they how some of them they didn't listen to their parents and blah 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 blah. And and I think one of the reason why Miranda, yeah, her live was hot. Yep, Terry. Yep. To go my girl Terry. Terry said R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly will be set free in Jesus' name. Yes. And guys, did y'all participated in the did y'all participate in the prayer? I did. My apostle called me and he prayed. He prayed. Not only did he pray for me, he prayed for Robert today. Um so Robert's gonna be okay. Okay. I believe so. I feel very, very strong about it. And you know what the thing is needed to happen? The case needed to the case needed to go to court because once this is done, they'll never come back to him again. Then he'll never have to deal with this again. He just have to his reputation will be restored. I know that because human nature, humans forget about things after a while. And as long as he keep doing what God has him to do, he'll be just fine. Robert Sylvester Kelly is going to be just fine. And we know that for a fact. What's disturbing is that people don't account for most of the Jane Doe's were SA prior dealing with R. Kelly. Yeah, Sylvia, how can I share the song with Peter to my family? Pamela, just go into his link and then send it to them. Send it to them. Just go to his link and send it to them. Oh yeah, Miss for that cartoonist, that guy. Ooh, did y'all see some of his drawing? Ooh, Lord, he has a drawing where this guy is riding on his lady's back, and I'm like, what the heck? And he got a whole bunch with little short men and big women, and his drawing is very explicit, very explicit. So that is where it's on if you Google his name, R Crump, R and then CRUMB, I think, or P. Yeah, that cartoonist is disgusting. He's horrible. Why did they pick him? I don't know. They added a woman the last couple of times I've been. I don't know where they get that guy from. That woman was better. I'm gonna drop the link. Oh gosh, I hate this. I'm gonna drop the link in here. Yeah, I don't plan on staying on here too long. I'm about to leave because I got things I need to do here. I didn't plan on staying that long. I'm staying 1 hour. That's it, and I'm getting off because I got stuff to do. So all right. He's wearing he was wearing glasses, y'all. He's wearing glasses and he had on the suit. Miami. He has all kinds of different music for everyone. Yep, he does. Your mother wants to see it. See what? The video? Yeah, somebody put Peter's video in there for Pamela. Put Peter's video for Pamela put it in the link for her to get it, please. So, so you guys got the people, right? So you got how many men? 7 men, 5 women. 7 men, 5 women. 7 men, 5 women. Okay, guys, y'all put it in there for her. Put the link in there for her because I'm about to leave in a few minutes. I didn't plan on staying on long because tomorrow there's going to be a lot of stuff for me to give to y'all. But tonight, this is it. Why did I get timed out? You got timed out? I'm not sure why you got timed out. I think it's because of something you said. Or you was talking about and remember you got fierce this is a Rob's channel. So you guys tread lightly. Anything you say, they will hold it against you. They will zap you out. They will zap you out. There go Peter's link right there. Web the last time. Well, when the last time they filed the motion, can they do that during duration of the court? Oh yeah, they're gonna address it at court. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna address it at court. So, when was the government supposed to respond to the motion? He's supposed to respond today, but I guess because of the government already responded. Government responded. Yesterday was a day for no, today's the 10th. No, today, yesterday. Okay, Monday was the day the government was supposed to respond. They did respond. The 10th was the day the defendant, if they had any kind of rebuttal, they were supposed to respond then. And then the judge was supposed to make a ruling today, but the judge did not make a ruling today, so they probably most likely she'll make a ruling tomorrow on those motion and then the opposition. But I already know one of those is going to be the judge is going to rule on the favor of the defendant. And the reason why I say that, because the government themselves said that the defendant was right on three of those witnesses. So I know for a fact from, I mean, it would be only fair for her to go ahead and drop those three. Yeah. Thank you, Dom. Yeah, drop those three. So the other ones, that's the BB, because R. Kelly wasn't on Epstein's plane list, you're spreading false information. That's why you got timed out. Ooh, you got timed out because of that. Ooh, ouch. Me and Dom K will be ready. Which ones? Oh, y'all be ready? Okay. Ha! So, Dom K, tomorrow when they come out, you're going to be reading, right, Dom K? Right, Dom? Don't that, hey, Dom's been ready, y'all. He's been asking me, Sylv, send me this, send me this, send me, and I didn't have it yet. So he's ready. So, so you guys, you want to go over which one that they're gonna be ruling on? Okay, they're gonna be ruling. Let me go pull up my stuff here. I'll tell you which one they're gonna be ruling on. Just a moment, good people. They're going to be ruling on. Hold on. And remember, a couple of them was hidden, so we don't know some of those. That's the motion that they hid. Okay, but there's going to be ruling on the dismissal, which is the ones that we just talked about. There are certain ones they said that needs to be dismissed, right? Um, so that, and then they're going to be ruling on the Aaliyah thing. The the bribery, because remember they mentioned how the bribery is past the statute of limitation. So I believe that one's probably going to be thrown out. This is me just speaking, So do we need inmate number on the Western Union? Yes, you do need the inmate number in Western Union. And guys, continue keep being a blessing to him and sending it directly to Western Union. Guys, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to be good. I'm gonna be good, okay? I'm gonna be good. Ruby, I'm gonna be good, right? I was about to say something. Ruby, you know my new name, right? Ruby, you know my new name, right? Okay, we got another person in here. Yeah, it's Chantal. I think you need to not say nothing because they're about to block you too. They're about to block you too. I would tread lightly with those things that it's coming from an Epstein thing. Here's the thing the reason why I don't believe y'all with the Epstein list. Robert don't fly. He ain't gonna go flying over another country just to get that. So whoever made up that list and put that list on there, put Robert on that list, that's a lie. That man don't even fly. So whoever put him on that list, y'all really got y'all really got jokes. Ah, y'all really got jokes. Gonna say Robert's on that list, not the Robert. He'll stay here and take all the punani. He's not gonna fly all the way to another country just to get it. Not he take a bus. He is not. Whoever made that stupid list up, that's a lie. That's a lie. The truth ain't in them. Robert Sylvester Kelly do not fly. When he did fly, they forced him. They had to knock him out for him to fly. Okay, the list, it says the name of the people. The names included well-known performers, including Ralph Fiennes, Alec Baldwin, David Blaine, Jimmy Buffett, Courtney Love, Charlie Rose, Mike Wallace, Barbara Walter, Israel Prime Minister Ethan Barak, former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, industrialist David Koch, and the late Solomon Brothers, Chief Executive John Garotti and his wife Susan. There's those names was the name that's on that list, not no Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. All right. On that note, those are the kind of names that was on there. So stop making up stuff, y'all. Robert is not gonna go fly all the way to another country for no punani. Ah. No, he ain't. No, BB. I guess you don't know Robert. Robert don't fly unless he has to. They gotta knock him out. So that was not Robert on that list that you talking about. Wrong person. And you could count on man how many times that man taken the plane. But anyway, guys, amen. All right. On that note, guys, I will see you guys mañana. And I'll have y'all. Dom will be ready to read. Misfa will be ready to read. And Spitting Fire will be ready to read. So we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So tonight, you guys get a good night rest. And I'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye. Got to go.